friends. In this lesson, we'll look specifically at a phenomenon known as the greenhouse effect. So the greenhouse effect is used to describe the warming of the Earth. And why does this occur? The atmosphere acts as a greenhouse, so it allows the short-waved insulation to move through easily. And once the short waves strike and warm the Earth up, long-wave radiation is given off and is sent back to the atmosphere. But, here's the important thing, only some of the long-wave radiation escapes back into space. Most of it is absorbed by carbon dioxide and other gases known as greenhouse gases. So these greenhouse gases act as a blanket, so they prevent the heat from escaping and then increase the world's temperatures. So greenhouse gases are this. They are the gases in the atmosphere that absorb this long-wave radiation, and these gases then trap this heat in the atmosphere. Here you can now see sunlight coming in, is being bounced back, but you see the greenhouse gases that have built up, then trap this near the Earth's surface. So then ocean surface temperatures rise, more water vapor enters the atmosphere, and the Earth's surface temperature increases. So that is the effect of these greenhouse gases and how they then trap the heat inside. So now, without the greenhouse effect though, Earth would be an icy planet with average temperatures around -16 degrees Celsius. So the greenhouse effect in and of itself is actually natural and good because it allows the Earth to be habitable. It allows us to be able to live here on Earth. But the problem of the greenhouse effect comes about because of the excessive amounts of pollution created by humans. Some of the pollutants enhance and speed up the greenhouse effect, which then results in an increase of heat, trapping gases which now retain more heat from the sun, thus increasing temperatures globally. That's in the effect. More of these greenhouse gases, more heat is trapped. Globally, the temperatures will then rise. So the sun gives the Earth solar energy. The extra energy goes back into space, but pollution keeps the extra heat on Earth. There you see a very nice illustration of the greenhouse effect. Now, what impact will this effect have on us? Firstly, life on Earth. There will be reduced agricultural productivity, which will result in a lack of food. There will be extreme and unbearable living conditions due to the weather. There will be an increase in diseases and waterborne diseases. Many of our current plant and animal species could become extinct. Skin cancer, heat stroke, and other health problems will become more widespread. Then you have the environment. So there will be an increased sea level because of the melting polar ice caps. There will be extreme and frequent droughts and floods. Habitats are destroyed, ice caps melt, rainforests flood, deserts reach unbearable heats, severe weather conditions will ensue. So some of the other causes of the greenhouse effect is you have deforestation and albedo. So deforestation is the mass removal of trees, which then leads to an increase in carbon dioxide in the atmosphere because there are now less trees that can absorb the carbon dioxide. Then you also have albedo. So albedo is the ratio between the heat energy that is received and the heat energy that is reflected. The amount of heat that is reflected depends on the color of the surface. So light objects reflect a lot of heat, thus they have a high albedo. But objects that are dark in color have a low albedo because they don't reflect much heat. So this is the greenhouse effect. It's important you understand these definitions and causes of the greenhouse effect. Have a good day.